Welcome to tonight's breathwork session. It's really going to be focused on some really gentle breathwork and some nourishing energy to bring you back into that place of peace and relaxation during the middle of the week, and really give yourself the time to replenish some of the resources you might have drained during your week, and that's totally normal. Before we start to get into our breathing position, I'll welcome you into just shaking out for a few seconds, shaking out your arms, your hands, just shaking off the energy of the day that you might have picked up. If you have accessibility to standing, just standing on the balls of your feet and just bouncing, this kind of bouncing, rocking motion can be very helpful for shaking off any energy that you've picked up throughout the day. Shaking out your hips, rocking your hips, just bringing movement to any areas of tension in your body that are really bugging you, or just might have been holding on to some stress or any kind of emotion today. Beautiful. And now just coming back to a place of stillness and finding your breathing position, lying down. I'm going to put on some music here in a moment. But as I do that, I just ask that you get super comfortable, creating a cocoon of comfort for your body, grabbing as many pillows and blankets as you need. You're welcome to have some water nearby. Make it sure that you're not going to accidentally knock it over sometime during your session. Making sure that you have a closed door so that you can have the space to yourself tonight. You're very welcome to have any emotional support animals there with you to support you. And anything else that would help you feel more comfortable to drop in. Beautiful. I'm just going to put on some music here, and we will get started with our breathwork session for rest and relaxation and replenishment. Just allowing yourself to arrive, coming into your body, welcoming all parts of you that are showing up here tonight, acknowledging and thanking yourself for everything that it took to bring you to this place, to this practice. And closing down your eyes, or if that's not within your comfortability, just finding somewhere to focus your eyes on. And bringing your awareness into your body, laying down in this super comfortable position. Giving yourself permission to arrive here, to let go of everything that you've picked up during the day, during the week. Beautiful. Just starting to bring your awareness to your breath without changing it, just noticing right now what state your breath is in, what state your emotions are in. And imagining that you're surrounded by beautiful golden light in all directions. You can see this beautiful light. Feel the energy of love surrounding you, supporting you, feeling into the contact points between your body and the surface below. And as you take your next breath in, welcoming in this golden light into the top of your head. And as you release, exhale out through your mouth, letting go of your day, letting go of any thoughts or worries that aren't relevant to this session. And scanning from the top of your head, relaxing any muscles in your forehead, between your eyebrows, down through your jaw, releasing any tension in your neck and your shoulders, down through each arm, down through your heart space, taking a moment here to connect in with your heart. As you breathe in, feeling this space expand and contract as you exhale. Moving down through your rib cage, down through your belly, through your hips and out each leg, moving through each muscle fiber, down through your knees, through your calves, down through your ankles, and down through the soles of your feet. Releasing all tension held in your body, allowing yourself to come to a place of pure relaxation. And starting to bring some intentional awareness to your belly as you fill your belly with as much oxygen, as much air as you can. And when you feel like you can't take any more into your belly, letting it rise up into your rib cage, up into your lungs, into your chest, and then letting go with some intention and force. Just blowing away anything that's no longer serving you. And taking in another slow inhale, breathing into your womb space, breathing into your belly, creating so much space in your belly. And once you feel you can't take any more in, letting it up into your chest, up into the very tops of your shoulders, and then letting go with an intentional exhale. And continuing with these breaths, creating more spaciousness, more expansion, more room within your body for this transformation, whether that be big or small, starting to bring to mind what it is you'd like to experience in this session. What is your intention? And letting that wisdom come. And the breath we'll be doing tonight, we'll be doing a couple different breath patterns. We'll be starting with a box breath. So that'll be inhaling for a count of 4, holding at the top for a count of 4, exhaling out through the mouth for a count of 4, and holding for a count of 4. This is a really great breath pattern to release any chaos in your mind, to come into your body, to come into a sense of calmness, to create that foundation of calm before we start to activate when we move into our 3-part triactive breath. And that breath will be into the belly, into the chest, out through the mouth. And then we'll move into another calming breath to end our session. Now, you don't need to remember any of this. I will guide you and be here for you this whole time, allowing me to support you, to love on you, to send you so much love as you breathe and expand your awareness of your experience. And just connecting into that heart energy once more, connecting into any emotions that are here, that are arising for you, knowing that it's all in perfect timing. And when you're ready, starting to take a deep breath in through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Release. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Release. Hold. Inhale. Hold. And release. Continuing in this 4-part breath, breathing in for 4, hold for 4, out and hold.
Stones when we should be flying. No control when you're running blind. Darling, you gotta keep breathing. Lose yourself in the feeling. Just be slow. Just be slow. Take it back to that moment before you start to feel broken. Just be slow, just be slow.
And releasing that breath. Coming back to your natural breath for a moment. And feeling your body. Feeling the emotions in your body, any of the sensations in your body. Taking some gentle movement here. Maybe stretching your arms overhead. Stretching out any areas of tightness, preparing your body for the 3-part breath we'll be moving into shortly. So what this breath is going to be an inhale fully into the belly, then bring it up into the chest, and then letting it all go with a surrender, with an exhale. Belly, chest, release. There's no wrong way to breathe. So giving yourself the opportunity to get curious, to try out something new if you've never done this breath pattern before, to breathe into your intention, breathing life into what it is you desire to receive, to release, and beginning the breath. Belly, chest, release. Belly, chest, release. Starting off slowly, going at the pacing your body is needing, knowing that your body is guiding you in the perfect timing. There's no need to push beyond your limit. Breathe, receive, release. Breathe, receive, and release. Breathing in a continual and conscious way, paying attention to each breath, noticing when your mind wanders away from this breath, bringing it back as many times as you need. Checking in with your body, seeing if you can breathe just 5% deeper into the belly, up into the chest, and then let it all go with a release, with a sigh. We're going to do a few more of those sigh breaths, just waking up those vocal cords. If you're uncomfortable with using your voice, maybe challenging yourself, maybe honoring that discomfort. None of this is mandatory, but if you feel called to, breathing into the belly, up into the chest, and letting go with a sigh. Belly, chest, and release. We'll do one more. Belly, chest, and release with a sigh. Maybe giving yourself a little wiggle, shaking out your arms, shaking out your hands. Noticing if your mind ever wanders away from your breath, coming back to the belly, up into the chest, out through the mouth. And breathing a little bit deeper. Maybe if you feel comfortable, speeding up the pacing of your breath just a little bit. Belly, chest, release. Belly, chest, release. Going at your own pacing, bringing your mind back to your breath, back to your intention, not attaching to any thoughts in particular, but choosing the path you want to be on. You are strong. You are powerful. Breathing in that golden light you connected to, that loving energy you connected to at the beginning. Letting it permeate each cell in your body. You're doing great. And from the Breath of Gold Oracle deck, we have Breathe in Independence. Spread your wings and fly. Perhaps you've been flying and soaring in your independence for some time, or perhaps you've just spread your wings. If you're still in the exploration phase of how it feels to embody your freedom and independence, now is a good time to examine your relationships and release any habits of codependency. You can have powerful relationships when you and others are empowered to soar towards individual goals and dreams. Breathing in that freedom, in that independence of pursuing your own path. Now is the time to continue to fly forward to your goals and dreams.
You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep, my faith will stand. Rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours. You are mine.
Breathing in that strength, that power, connecting to your authentic self. Belly, chest, release. Belly, chest, release. Breathing in that power, releasing what no longer serves you. Staying connected to that breath, breathing deeper than before. You have the strength to do whatever you desire.
Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take
That's it. Breathing in more power, breathing in the strength to overcome anything. Embracing all sensation that is coming up here. Breathing at the pace that feels best for you and your body.
My soul will rest in your embrace. I am yours, and you are mine.
Being completely present with this journey, with this moment, with each breath. Connecting into the power inside of you. Even if it's a whisper, connecting into that calling, that light within you, that true, authentic self. Honoring this version of you. Honoring all versions of you that have helped you get to where you need to go. And releasing any blockages, releasing any fear or anxiety, trusting that you are always taken care of. You are always being supported. That's it. And recommitting yourself back to the breath. Breathing into the belly, up into the chest, and releasing out through the mouth. You've got this. We'll be breathing actively for this song. And the next song will be our climax song. This is where I'll guide you into those sigh breaths once more, to releasing any and all tension, any of those cobwebs that have held you back. So to warm up for those vocal tonings, those vocal expressions, just starting to move your body, whether that's shaking out your wrists or just moving with the music as you continue to breathe, just moving however your body wants to move. It's okay to look silly. It's okay to do something new. Sometimes you need to do something you haven't done before so that you can get somewhere you've never been before. Allowing your breath to be fluid as you continue to breathe into the belly, up into the chest, and letting go to surrender. Maybe letting go with a shimmy, with a shake. Coming back to your breath. That's it. We'll be moving into our climax song now. So in a few moments, I'll guide you into some more of those sigh breaths. And I'll really welcome you into using your voice, releasing any blockages that may be in your throat, in your throat chakra, in your center of expression, expressing your true, authentic self. The world needs exactly who you are, not any versions that you've created. Your true, authentic self is needed now. And that starts with clearing away all the old identities, the old thought patterns, old beliefs that have kept you safe, that have kept you small, that you developed for a reason, but now it's time to let them go. Staying connected to that belly breath, going at the pacing that feels best for you. Breathe, receive, release. Breathe, receive, release. Okay, we'll start to move into the first round of sigh breaths. Belly, chest, and release with a sigh. That's it. Using any kind of emotion, any expression physically or through your voice. Breathe, receive, and release. We'll do one more. Breathe, receiving into the chest and release. You're doing great. Beautiful. We'll move through one more round of those sigh breaths with our next song to release anything that you haven't gotten the opportunity to release. Now, if using your voice isn't something you're comfortable with, maybe you have people that you don't want to concern with your noise, you can also hum. Really what I'm guiding you to and inviting you into is creating those vibrations in your chest, in your throat. And these can stimulate your vagus nerve, which is really, once you stimulate that nerve with that healthy vagus nerve, you can access a peace, a relaxation, a sense of knowing within yourself. This will be our last song of active breath. Breathe, receive into the chest and release. Claiming your authenticity, expressing yourself exactly as you're meant to be. Starting to power up for our biggest release. Continuing to breathe into belly, up into the chest, letting go with a release, with an exhale. Preparing yourself to unapologetically express who you are. Okay, starting to power up, really creating a space, knowing that you are fully safe to be exactly as you are, exactly in the expression that you and your body are needing. Belly, chest, release. Now let's go through our sigh breaths. Belly, chest, and release. Belly, chest, and release. Inviting you into the biggest release of today, the biggest expression, clearing away all those old cobwebs. Belly, chest, and release. Shaking out your hands, shaking out your legs. Continuing with as many of these sigh breaths as you need. Shaking, letting it go, allowing yourself to take up as much space as you need. That's it. Moving, releasing. And then when you're ready, coming to a place of stillness, back to peace, starting to slow down your breath, guiding you into releasing that triactive breath. And we'll move into a calming breath, breathing in for a count of 4, releasing for a count of 8. So joining me now, breathing in through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Release. Inhale. Release. In and
What does it mean to
release.
trust? It means to have such inner knowing that your thoughts create your world, to simply be quite certain, with divine nonchalance and inner knowing, that if you think of something, it is. Emotion is the key to all of this. As human beings, you need emotion to connect you with your spiritual self, because emotion generates feeling. You need emotions to comprehend the non-physical, which is why emotions have been so controlled upon this planet. Most human beings are afraid of their emotional or feeling center. They are afraid to feel. Trust your feelings no matter what they are. When you are not afraid of feeling and you move past judgment and allow yourself to feel all the ways you feel, you will have a tremendous breakthrough. You must learn to love your emotions.
Coming back to your natural breath, in and out of the nose. Feeling all the sensations in your body. Feeling
We speak to you
all the
because you are
emotions.
not human, because to us, you are not. To us, you are members of the family of light.
As you start to breathe in the natural breath, inviting in some personal touch. It could look like running your fingers up your arm, maybe holding your face, giving yourself a big hug, staying connected to your breath, breathing, and this personal touch can make you feel and experience the present moment even deeper. Humming along if that feels good to you, soothing that vagus nerve. Wonderful. And starting to bring your awareness back to your body, seeing yourself in your mind's eye, laying here, feeling what you're feeling, embracing all that has arisen, all that has come up. Feeling the contact points between your body and the ground beneath you, and imagining beautiful tree roots flowing down from your body down to the core of the earth, grounding you, supporting you, giving you strength so that you can grow even taller, so that you can grow even bigger and take up even more space. Honoring your authentic self. You are supported in expressing who you truly are, beyond the conditioning, beyond what society tells you to be, what your family, your friends expect you to be with love. You get to be exactly who you are. Breathing in anything that's resonated, releasing the rest. Now bringing your awareness to the space all around you, above you, to your sides. Imagining yourself, seeing yourself surrounded in golden light. This light is always shining on you, always inviting you to be the bright light that you are. And now bringing your hands to your heart. And breathing gently in and out of this heart space, saying to yourself out loud or in your mind, "Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you." And say it as many times as you need, as many times as you need to get past the mental barrier to really soak in the truth, to soak in that you are deserving of love and gratitude. Say it until you believe it. And starting to wiggle your fingers, bring some movement to your arms and your legs. Taking a big stretch overhead. Taking a deep breath, and as you release, let go of anything left. Now rubbing your hands together, creating some heat. Feeling the heat between your hands and placing your hands over your eyes, letting your eyes blink open, allowing yourself to slowly adjust to the outside world. Taking in your space, looking around you, writing down anything that you feel called to write. Beautiful. You can take as much time as you need to come back. Thank you so much for joining me. There's some recommendations as you move forward after this session. Drink lots of water. You've moved a lot of energy. Maybe some gentle movement, whether you like to dance, whether you like to play with your dog or your animals or your kids. Maybe yoga or stretching. Just moving your body, giving yourself the chance to release any of those old cobwebs, release any of those old pieces. Feel free to reach out to me through email, Instagram, whatever you feel called to. If you want to share your experience, if you need help or assistance working through anything that came up, I'm always here to support you. And remember to stay true to yourself. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful evening, and namaste.